Well, hello there, everybody. It is Sean here from Delta T Gaming. Mondays. Sorry for the 15 minutes delay here. We're trying to get everything right, and sometimes getting things right is getting it wrong. So we are all set. We're getting the YouTube all set here. That's the area that we're working on right now, and making sure that we have everything set up for everyone. But we have the multi-stream once again here for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is episode 11 of our Let's Play, of our first playthrough, and we are just loving it. We're just loving it. So we are here now to join, just once again, the Assassin's Creed story and play through the raids and alliances and everything that Assassin's Creed Valhalla has to offer us. And once again, just enjoying this game so much. We will be playing tonight. We'll be playing Wednesday. Have a YouTube exclusive video coming out for you, as always, on Tuesday. Tomorrow will be the debut of the Dirt 5 career that we will be continuing on to completion. And I have a new game that we will surprise you on Friday night with, that we will also be doing full career through. So let's get into it here. And as we do, we're going to check out the map. As you can see, we are still here in the core part of England. Did clear out most of the southern area here. We're still a little underpowered where I'd like to be, but we are going to get that fixed tonight. And we are going to head north up towards this territory into where you start seeing yellow stuff, where we are going to take on our next alliance. So that next alliance is going to be what we aiming for, getting ready for, and moving forward. So let's see how much of the story we can get ourselves into. Let's see how much of alliance we can get through tonight. With the multi-stream, one part of that is I don't have to cut the stream short to do edit to get it all ready for you. So we are able to play longer, enjoy story a little bit longer. So instead of a 2-hour stream, we'll try and aim towards 3 hours with a little bit of here, but we'll get started and have a little bit of fun. So let me get the chat up here and running. Have a little bit of fun. So let me get the chat up here and running. Oh. Boom. And I do have Discord up here, so if you I'd pop it up. It does seem like a couple of our pages have quite yet. Not getting alerts that I want them out. I will continue to figure out what's going on. It doesn't seem like bots or the pings that I have set. That's fine. But we will get ourselves started here. Joy of Valhalla. So here we go. So where we last left off, we talked to this. We're gonna have a whole stream. Raids. That's kind of an end game thing now, because doing a first playthrough and they're already starting to pump out some DLC. I want to power ourselves up. I'd love to just kind of knock out like a whole bunch, get a whole bunch of loot. Oh, you're available to chat with now. Thanks. That's Almsvike. This is who I chat with. Hey, you're not
While you were away, your Jomsvikingar helped to serve other jarls. Here is the tribute they earned.
What? I get money for my Jomsviking. Fantastic. Oh, can I just change? I don't like. I want Berna. What's up, Berna? Got you. You're off. Looks pretty. Unity, Jomsvik. Oh, Gunfire, the Lawgiver. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Look like Dumble. I have to pay? Oh no, there you go. Boom. Then from Giamatti. That just looks terrifying. All that epic light is. What's up? Right. Like a good what's up? Just back the mic when you I don't know if I want to use Cosmic Eye. Go with Mohawk. Yes.
Done?
Alright.
I have to go. See you soon.
Where to go? 160. I don't know if I adjusted power. Go this way and start. Think. Good to me. Where is me ship? Already in use. Where is it? Hello? Over here? Lost my ship. Lost my ship. Oh, there you guys. Oh, the docks. I didn't even get. I don't even know what to get here, bro. I think everything's a bit. Wait, that's cool.
Can't raise the sail yet. Sing us a song. No raising the sail here. Pull up here.
Oh, no, no.
Save it.
And not a great start.
Through the waves. You must row in these waters. Let's have a song.
Finally. No, let's do stories.
Catch the wind. Is there a seagull among you?
Right?
Storm of Grantebridge. For a time, all the eldermen of England wanted her dead. A bounty on her head the size of Yggdrasil. So she met with the leader of the South Gerwol and told their king Ross, say that she killed me, proclaim it to all of the land. Ross answered,
We can continue later.
Monastery, over there! There! A priest's treasury!
All right, back to the story.
Ross answered, no one will be.
Sail!
That horn always. Oh, it's just. I don't want to fight you, man. Red walled. I think they're all 9. We have 2. Did say we were gonna come. We're at 80. Don't mind me, bro. A Viking ship. Dudes. Up. So we'll hopefully find Sigurd here and start building an alliance, start building on that storyline of why we're gonna end up breaking apart from him. I really think, again, I said it in the last stream, I really think what's gonna happen here, we're gonna start building these alliances, and assassins are gonna be more intrigued with us than Sigurd, and he's going to feel the threat of power, get enticed by the Order, Templars. We're gonna have some kind of epic battle. That's what I think. No clue, no idea. I think. Alright, so we got some wealth right there. Got this over here we'll hit. We got this over here. Looks like we just got this kind of like a ruin. Interesting. Where the hay barrel. Love this mechanic bit. Come on. So cool. It's such a fun feature that they've added with that. Like, things are destructible. You need to find the puzzle, and it's not just so easy of, hey, here it is. Go, you know. Guarantee there's a snake in here. Oh, I can. Oh. That's cool. I didn't even come that way because I saw. I climb up. Got that. Here. Ooh, the snake's right there. We don't know. Boom. Ooh, nice. White man. I love how they've hidden the snakes so they're not like as blazing or as clearly just there. Now they're hidden inside everything, which is interesting. I hate this. So overpowered. So I have to go around. I don't. Oh, sweet, sweet. Got all wet. It's like our first tomb that we've really done. Nice. I love this. Oh no, this is not what I wanted though. I'm on fire. Oh gosh. Yeah, harpoon. Impalement. Where's this? No. Kill an enemy with your harpoon and I. Wait, I didn't want. Definitely want to keep that one. I like that one. I think we're gonna switch to the ram. I like the more ranged. Surprised there wasn't a snake there. Oh, look at this aim assist. Get off of here, man. Even. Oh, nope, it's still there. Why? There we go. That was annoying. Super laggy. Oh. What is going on? Things are blowing up. Are blowing up. Goodbye. Bum. Getting blasted by spam, guys. Blasted by spam. I don't know why. Spam. So much spam. Get out of here, spam. I hate spam. Get enough spam all the time. Blowing up. Blowing up. Alright. Here we go. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Let's see. Hopefully we can get this armor and it's not... So far everything that we've done here has not been hidden behind future story. I'm 100% annoyed with that, honestly. I think for some it's a cool thing. Oh, hey, a little icon up there. Doing that thing there. Banner.
They will attack on sight here.
Again, that's gonna be.
The other side must be barred.
It's. Does seem up though. Hopefully there's no... Wait till story brings us here. Oh no! Oh, that's gonna hurt, guys. Ow, up, over. I have a feeling this is... I have a feeling it's gonna be story driven. Little thing here. Interesting. Yep. I don't see any way in. Makes me think that this something with the story. See no way in. The front door is barred. I almost want to say story driven, which, and I understand why they did it for the game, trying to change it up. But honestly, I just want to explore the world and find the things that are in here. And the fact that, hey, you can't come here. So,
Jet, need to get on the other side.
can I get this guy to come out? Hey! Hey, man! See if I can get her. Alright. Bummer, dude. This is something I'm not super enjoying with this Assassin's Creed, is the fact that there's things that are kind of off limits because of the story. Which, huh. Unless I'm missing something completely here. Which, let's see. Oh, there's this. Oh, that might hint to where we need to go. Okay, do this. Over here. Tunnels I need to go. Alright, so we definitely haven't gone. See, this is take us to. Oh. If there was a way, blocked. Found. Alright. I guess it'll just be another thing on the map that we can't get into. Again, just I think a mechanic that wasn't necessary. Because so far, any of the places that we've gone to, that were story driven, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, now now it makes sense why I can't go. But no, I mean, it didn't change anything that I was in there and then I wasn't in. Where we can head off next. But we can't finish that because hidden behind something. River raids. We don't need river. Too powerful here. Care about that. Yes. All the way up here. This we'll do. We'll hit this. We'll hit the cursed item. We'll knock these out if we can. And right up the Sigurd. Come back on our way back down. Sure, these are gonna be where we go for the story. Let's do it.
Can't raise the sail here.
Drop the knot!
Nice. This is the most recent one. This is Valhalla. What's up, man? How are you doing?
Let the sail out!
Hey, I'm glad you chose to waste time with me. Waiting to hear how things went tonight. Let you know. Oh. Hey, it could be worse. He could have, I don't know what's worse, that or the other part that could have came at you. Oh, that's nasty though. You need to just chop your leg off at this point. All that germs. Don't need a vaccine now. Oh, that's nasty.
Hush now.
What's wrong with you?
I think I probably have puke than poop. Seriously. I can deal with puke a lot better than was it everywhere? Was it like projectile? Oh, at least you had pants on. It was on your pants and not like
This place is heavily
bare
guarded.
skin. That's still so nasty though. Yeah, I'll find out. It was a two-parter, so they had public version and then they had the executive version. So we'll see. I'll find out tomorrow. So in this game, I really like it. Not my favorite. I think Odyssey and Origins are definitely my favorite, but this one, Valhalla, is all about the Vikings in early England, right after the Roman Empire kind of crumbled and disappeared. But so this is the map. This is the England map. There's a Norway map as well that you'll go back to later in the game. But right. But the way they're doing this, so in the Origins and Odyssey, it's completely open world. You can go anywhere, anytime. The power levels of each map are different, just like this. So you'll see the suggested power is 20, and if I come over here, suggested power is 220. Right? So I can go in here, but if I get in any fights, it's instant death based. But these yellow things are like special armor you can get throughout the map. And something they did differently in this game that I'm really not enjoying is like when you just popped on here, I was trying to get this armor and I can't because the building it's in is behind a story mission that I've yet come across. Same with this one here. So it kind of discourages you from exploring a little bit, which isn't fun. And it basically just wants me to go right here to the next story and then I'll explore the world. And when I've played the last two games that are 60 to 100 hours of gameplay in both of those, and all I've done is explored the world, so it's kind of a difficult thing to get used to be honest. Don't know why they chose all of a sudden to go that path, but it just takes away the way I want to play the game. My FIFA play yesterday, though, oh my goodness. That highlight I showed from or on my social platforms, that was the first game, and then the next game I got beat up because of course I was super confident after the first one, and then came in and got smacked in the face. But I couldn't believe I pulled off that same free kick from almost the exact same spot from just a week ago when I did it with the Columbus Crew. Tonight was crazy though. At training, we had all of our select teams finally back. We had our teams all back in training, the select teams, and oh man, it was madness. Like all the kids were super excited, parents were, and everyone was in the building, and it was madness. Good to see everybody back, but it was too much. It was too much. How am I missing? You didn't see me in the first place, man? Yeah, well, that's a whole... Hopefully, it said the schedule is supposed to be out on Friday, so At least we'll get almost 2 weeks updated instead of a week before, so that's nice. We'll know what our weekend's gonna look like. But yeah, I feel ya. It's gonna be absolutely packed in there, and it's gonna be
Malevolence. This
nobody,
land bears deep affliction.
nobody doing what we're supposed. A target here. Definitely it, right? There we go.
By Odin, the meeting curse is lifted.
I mean, at least you have one team. Hopefully it doesn't mess with your other schedule too much. But it probably will. Your schedule sucks. Unfortunately. But, I've got 4 teams. Dane. It's gonna live in that building. I don't like.
I should be cautious around here.
Let me through. Just a clear hole right there. Oh, no, you didn't see anything, man. See anything? What's up? One shot, you dead. Headshot. I love this predator bow. The wall. Headshot. You're done. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the schedule's supposed to come out. Ooh, you. What's up, cat? Let you free, but right up here. Just disappear. Just go away. Run away. There you go. Run away. Run away. Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, the schedule's supposed to come out Friday, so hopefully if it doesn't work, you have, you know, a good amount of time to change things, I guess. You know? Work with Leo and... I think you're probably going to have probably 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday, though, most likely. Oh, didn't want to have to kill you, you kitty cat. Made me do it. Oh, this game is so gruesome at times. she's also looking for some. So I wonder what that means for the schedule and what teams. I think it sounded like it was most older boys. All the younger. That I do think it's probably going to be my two girls team versus your girls team. 12s. Maybe the 11 team. Which that'll be interesting. Woo. So deadly with that headshot. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Headshot, headshot, headshot. What? I love that one shot kill on the headshots. Better. Oh, they got a lot of cage cats. Cage cats. Lions, all kinds. What is going on? A wolf. People here? Nope, more wolves. More wolves. I think what I'm looking for all underground. Get down. Gotcha. On the ground. Where? Cave entrance of some sort over here. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Damn, man. Crazy cleats. So some random team. MFA's 11. MFA 12 black. It's not awful. I don't know what the crazy cleats are. It wouldn't be awful. Probably be a lot better than what you're doing at Soccer Zone. But and I think it's funny that they're calling it a league now instead of a tournament or whatever. Or unless it is a league and they're also running a tournament. Yeah, I mean, probably interesting to play pass. But if you're gonna play them already and you've already played Woody, it doesn't make sense, right? Doesn't make sense to play them when you're gonna play them in like a month. Oh no no! Just slide down a hill. Doop. Doop. Good on. Oh. Here's some. Oh, how do I get through? Oh, I didn't even see that. I still laugh that those other people didn't want to play me. Immediately said no. I really just wanted to see where my team matched up to their team, but just for kind of an idea of where to put my team next year. Hit out there. I guess I did. Harden it out. And head our way right back up in here. Sweet bean. Oh. I gotta figure out how to get back up here. Oh, haha. Love it. Good old classic Assassin's Creed. Random roped up.
Guards here are vigilant. What's this?
Yeah, I would say let's play, but play each other twice, so. It's tough. I'm not even looking at scheduling. Guess I could go play some 12s, right? And say, play you 7v7. The fact that we're playing 5v5 plus, told you that situation. There's gonna be so many that the whole group. So let's just get through this, working on stuff, and then whole different. Oh, did they play this weekend? Was it the boys or the girls? Was it Royal versus Royal? Yeah, that would be intriguing to wonder how much or how that went. Ooh. Do you see what the next couple weeks look like for weather? Supposed to be almost 55, 60 degrees next week. Could start getting some outdoor training going next week. At least you guys can. Grass field flooded. So soaked. Come on. This is super powerful. Polar bears. Thought we were. Hey, very. Oh, you snuck up. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Oh, I don't know what that did, but he killed. Oh boy. Right now, oh gosh, more wolves. You're just gonna double axe, man. None. I don't know what it was. It was some kind of like special ability that you have. You get these so on the right and left. On the left is your arrow or long strike special abilities. On the right is axe. I think when you go against a human, you're supposed to like grab around their neck or something like that and rip them around. But on the wolf, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Looked like some kind of MMA move. All of a sudden, a blood pile. Gotta clear these. This is another thing they have on the map is you can put up a bunch of different icons for bunch of different targets, which is cool. Last games, but don't disappear all the time. You're looking around on your top and it's. Hopefully we don't get. Hopefully we don't get like a late season dump us. Got all these friendlies scheduled now. Bye. Hopefully we. It was snowing here today. I was looking outside, probably an hour or so before we chatted, and had a little sideways snowstorm going on. Didn't stick or anything, but I was like, what's going on? So, if you played any of Hi, bro. If you played any of the original Assassin's Creed, it really has the beginning. So, in the chronological timeline of the games, this is as pretty much as close as you can. Pretty much as close as you can to the original game. This is like 200 years before, I think. 100 years before, you know, the Crusades. I've been very fortunate to not spoil anything. So I have no idea how they're going to connect connect everything back to that. And they talk about COVID in this game. I don't know if that was an update that happened like late in the game, but when you go outside the Animus here and you're in the real world stuff, they have like in the emails they're talking about COVID-19 stuff like that. Cause weird, man. It's weird that it's in the video games. I love it, the immersion of it. Weird. Oh, torture scene.
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Strenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, they'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
Oh.
And now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss.
It's gruesome. Go Viking shit, I guess. Oh, we had Edison's hair in Viking braids the other day. It looks so cool.
You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok to the Mercian fields.
What happened? Yeah, but it's like it's below his collar. It's below his collar. Got his mom's hair, which is good because he can grow long. I just got
Follow me.
this puff, thick puff.
I'll give you the tour.
So, yeah, he was able to get some little braids. He had a little Padawan-looking braid going on.
To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered.
Hoping to sign him up into some kind of gymnastics class or something.
They're weeping when we drove them out.
Get him moving.
Plunge your knife deep into the heart
Social
of his
group.
kingdom.
That is right.
Almost 2, and he has nobody to play with.
Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofrid. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know Bergred sent a I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
Yeah, he just loves climbing stuff so much. Reminds me of me and my brother.
Shove it up your ass.
That's what my parents did before they put us in T-ball and all that stuff. We did like dance classes,
Haggling over silver is a bad look.
humble, whatever bounce thing they had back then,
I have the
just to get us coordinated and
This is one of them.
get all pent up energy out.
Eivor,
So,
you have
and we did like taekwondo and
Uba and Ivar here are hunting a
then the traditional sports, baseball, soccer, basketball.
Our dear Thane Shell.
Brother did football.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to
We got a
fill
morning
both
option too.
Saxons and Danes.
Together. They allow both of us to go together and do it with them. Got night class. I told Kelsey to sign both class and the
Do you have what it takes to be king?
One day,
T-ball here, but
as it stands,
it's the,
we at least have an
your traditional
understanding.
T-ball. Put the ball on the tee,
King has refused our
have them
offer to
swing until they
peace.
hit the ball, then they run.
Jailwolf means to change that.
Besides the social stuff,
There'll be a new king
definitely needs
for a new England.
do that at
For
home.
now, Burgred
I will do
is
that at
holding
home.
his fortress of Tamworth.
Rather than do
That's the
gymnastics.
final stand. Another shithole.
He has all the social
Only
stuff, and then he's
purpose.
actually
We've held a siege there for weeks to
really
no
learning
effect.
like full body mechanics.
No more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Bugred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better. His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
Ceolwulf betrayed his present king. Maybe tomorrow he betrays us too. Why trust him?
How can I answer that with any hope that you'd believe me? I only want what is best for the people of Mercia. And I want what's best for my son. In Burgred's Mercia, where Danes and Saxons murder one another daily, it's not possible.
Told
Plan, brother. I am ready for the coming fight.
I told Lizzie if I keep getting those
Remember this.
phone calls,
Whatever you stand to gain here,
like I did today.
so do we. An alliance between
Alright.
my clan and Mercia's crown.
Ended on the voicemail.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it.
Good to have a conversation, an honest one, like that, but
The bold
They're in the
sons
same-
of Ragnar bellowed
do
to
something
sound
about
the spear din and the
all in.
thunder of shields. So let's
So I'm
fall
eager
the
to see what
arrows
happens.
on. The battle begins.
Ah, you never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
The Kingmaker Saga. Alright. All this. Whoa, way underpowered. One is so close. Just scrape. If I just straight lined it, I think it's like 6. But this is episode 11 of my Let's Play. I've been doing 2 hours each, so I'm 22 hours in. And obviously I'm doing a lot more exploring than the story. Also, with people
Lively town.
just kind of having a chill playthrough. But I would say by the time I'm done with this, it's gonna be close to like 100. That's typically my playthrough of Assassin's Creed. Last 3 games. It's been around 100 hours after you do stuff, and then probably add about 20 more hours of that. So around 120 hours comes to like the DLC stuff that they'll add onto it. The last 2 games DLCs were massive. They were like $20 games in themselves. You could have bought to play those. So big. So, which is great. I really think Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed is really starting to hit a stride here that
Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth.
I'm just eager to see where they keep. I think eventually they're going to have to come to an end. I honestly don't know how much more into this story. Might be best off to kind of maybe in a game or two to finish everything and just kind of put it at rest for maybe a while. Maybe do the Netflix TV show movie stuff that they've been talking about and let it be vetted out there, maybe get into some books or whatever. But again, I don't know what happens at the end of this game. So I don't know how they wrap the circle around with both the in-game story and the out of the anime story.
The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can't be an heir if he's dead.
So in this game, it hasn't happened yet.
I've had some training.
But something they did fun was because of the Viking tales or the lore of Viking in real life. With any folklore, like the tale changes and things are added and taken away, and storyteller, right? And especially like in the Vikings, one storyteller could say it was a male, one story could say it was a god, one story is a female. So something they did with the animus here is instead of picking a female or male character, you can pick the animus choose. So anytime you get to a major chapter, it kicks you out into the real world and out of the animus and updates you some stairs and then knocks you back into the animus. You could come back as the male Eivor, female Eivor. I mean, it's random. So not yet had the male yet, and I was talking last stream that it's gonna be kind of weird because I've played like 22 hours with this character, and then if it just switches out to the male, I think it's cool, but I feel like I'm gonna be disconnected a little bit because the voice is gonna change and.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son.
I really think the Ceolwulf is a fun joke.
From who?
I seriously think that's what.
Seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
It's just too much of a coincidence that it's Ceolwulf. Ceolwulf.
Devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
Yeah, it came from the fact that the English steampunk game, can't think of the name of it, what it was twins, right? You had the twin assassins from England. That was right up to just before modern England.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
And there started being a lot of controversy of why isn't there more assassins as the main protagonist. But then in Origins, then they come back and Bayek.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway?
And there was no more controversy of why is there not more female characters. So then you get Odyssey and you get to pick either or. And I did play with Cassandra, and a lot of people played with Cassandra because she did seem legitimately like the main person that you're supposed to be playing with. And the voice acting was better, and the story built around her was better, and it just all felt better. And then, yeah, so they've done this. And there was a lot of pushback in the last year or so with Ubisoft that people were finding potential leaks and stuff that Ubisoft isn't fond on a female protagonist, and it's all hearsay, but not fond on a female protagonist because it doesn't supposedly sell as well, and it's all about the market and business and stuff like that. But I like the fact that just make it like this, where like there's a story reason that the Viking lore is changing and from storyteller to storyteller, and it kind of will change, and it could be a male, it could be a female, like it's so far long ago that you don't know, blah blah blah. And yeah, I mean, I just like when RPGs can just easily find a way to allow you, like Cyberpunk was supposed to be that way, and it's been an epic fail, unfortunately, but just the fact that you can create your character, whoever you want, that's your journey with them for the next 60 to 100 to 150 hours.
I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something, as if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that.
I do like the lore of the Vikings, though, the fact that they just disappear. And there's a lot of theory that they just eventually, you know, blended so much into their Germanic and English, Irish communities and stuff that the true northern Viking culture changed so drastically that it didn't. It was just so familiar, but it is kind of interesting that it just disappeared. Vikings were just there and then they weren't. I also wonder how much of it was America and England and all that, and they just disappeared because they found all these better lands to live in. So I will 100% say go play Cyberpunk. The crashes are gonna suck. They're gonna be annoying. If you listen to what's going on in the media, like it is pretty disappointing. That it sounds like if they let it cook for at least another year, it would have been a lot better. And that they should have just released it on PS5 and not even put it out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or whatever. But I love the game. Like as much as I knew there was issues with it. And the crashes sucked, and the glitches and stuff like that. The stories were well worth it. Not worth the $70 or whatever, but it's still well worth it. And I'm still really hopeful that CD Projekt Red will turn it around here this year. I just hope. I don't know how much you pay attention to like other games and stuff, but Ubisoft, EA just came, or not Ubisoft, EA just came out and they just canceled Anthem. That was the same thing that happened in 2020, first year, or January 2020. Anthem comes out. It's supposed to be this, you know, Iron Man meets sci-fi, like, amazing game, and supposed to be, you know, behind BioWare, who made Mass Effect and was amazing, and blah blah blah. What's up, Giles? How you doing, man? And yeah, like they just announced that Anthem Next is done. They just cut it. No, it's all good, man. No problem, Giles. I appreciate you coming on. We're just enjoying a fun little chat and some Assassin's Creed, and it's always up. You can catch back up. You can always catch back up when it's on YouTube or Twitch. But yeah, I'm super disappointed. I really liked Anthem. They just came out and said we're done. It's a dead game. We're not going to support it anymore. It's not going to get updates or DLC. We're not going to fix it. So I really hope Cyberpunk doesn't do the same thing with
or without your head attached.
Cyberpunk 2077. Because I really think it's a great game. I think because of all the money they need to make and the pandemic and pressure and everything from their shareholders, that they put out a game that was nowhere near ready. They needed a whole another year, I think, and I was willing to stay with it. I know, unfortunately, we're in a day and age now where social media pressure is like it's everything that matters. Like, I'll sit there and wait for I've been a Cyberpunk fan since the E3, you know, announcement, and I would have waited another year, 2 years. Like, there's so many good video games out these days that, like, just wait for it to be good. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's well.
We've given you silver, fed your people, and yet in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight.
Hey man, it's always appreciated when you come on. Don't feel any pressure. Like you have to be here. If life happens, man, life happens. Like, you know, all these streams go live and stay up on YouTube, so you can always support that and join those and watch the replays. And we've got the other videos that come up that are just YouTube videos that you can watch. So hey, I really appreciate feeling like want to be here all the time and support it, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. But never feel like something that you have to obligate yourself. Always appreciate to have people come in and chat and have a conversation and grow together. But yeah, no, thank you. So a war torn. Animals just gutted and oh, jeez. With the cap. Guys, we played some FIFA last night. You should definitely go and if you're bored, definitely go and watch some of those games. Had a absolute banger of a goal in the first game. Got ourselves promoted to the 8th division on season play. We have 2 games in hand in 9th division that we can play around with back in. Get ourselves a little warmed up and I'm gonna try and get myself close to the higher season as possible.
I'm not yet ready.
Talk around.
Must, but return quickly. Our men are ready to move.
Ready to move. Like, for aggressive. Talk to some.
Let's make short work of this, Eivor. England is a big place.
Eivor. First one to Borgred gets to string him up by his dangly man-wattle, then jab him in his fat head.
Let's get through these walls first, Ivar.
Me get to see you fight, Eivor. Show us old wolves a thing or two.
Fancy a game of Orlog?
Lord, light my way.
I like these people. Fight. Let's do it. Go fight.
Are we ready to march?
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
What are we going to do about him?
Jail there. Something wrong.
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrid showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrid. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
I love how blunt Eivor is. Really vibing with her, just straight, like, no bullshit. like some of the games, they'd give you an option, oh, you know, go fight, and then you tell everybody that this kid did a whole bunch of stuff and whatever, but yeah, she just straight, like, either go fight or go sit in a corner and cry. A massive fortress. This is like we're we're 20-something hours into this game, and we're just getting into our first fortress here. It just tells you how much we've,
Destroy the gate! Come! We beat the Raven!
how much we've really just kind of explored. This is awesome.
Take cover!
Alright. What is this? This is just a battering ram. I had trebuchet something stuck in my head. That's something completely different. Oh, how long is this gonna take? Reach the first gate. How does this first gate take? There we go. Do you need this thing anymore? I don't know. I'm leaving. Someone else can do it. We're going. Oh, there is. There's a whole nother gate here. Here we go. Axes. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, axes. This is gonna be. I just have to. I'm this guy. Let's go. Oh, we lost somebody. 3-man team. Oh, there we go. Thanks, bro. NPCs are actually really alive in this video. Like, I've seen them really kill a whole bunch of people. Like, I can definitely climb up, but I mean, come on. When do you get to say you've been able to? Oh no! I'm just. No, this guy's just sitting here picking us off. Oh no! Wait, how many times do you get to say in a game though you get to play with a battering ram? I mean, even Kingdom Come Deliverance, the whole game in the Ottoman Empire. I'm doing this whole thing by myself. Because Eivor's a beast. Eivor's a beast. I know, I need to watch my 6. This guy doesn't know what to do. Race. Yeah, see, look at the NBC right there taken out. Talking about 6, I don't know how much, JR, how much you play, like, any first-person shooters. But, it sounds like there's gonna be some drastic changes coming to Rainbow Six Siege. Like, I've been, kind of paying attention, and it really sounds like the game's gonna change to a point where, like, it's gonna kill the game. Which is crazy, because it's like one of the most, outside of COD, and one of the longest lasting, like, one of the biggest. Oh! Damn! One of the biggest, longest lasting, like, of the genre. Oh, that's my guy. I think I don't have hardcore mode on. I love this double axe throwing. Oh, it's my favorite move. The elites. Where's the elite? Come on. These elite guys. This place is huge. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get back into COD and stuff, but honestly, I feel like, but unless people want to see me play COD just to get absolutely bent over and destroyed, Like, there's just...
Together, lads, we have this.
Like, I just... Oh. So, those games are just... Yeah, I mean, even with the Fortnite, like... Oh, I need to... This guy's... Alright, you're done. You're dead. A stomp in your head. Done. Like, I was watching a YouTube video yesterday of a up-and-coming COD streamer, and, like, they practice, like, I don't mean just, like, going through with teammates and stuff like that, like, for esports. Like, they have, like, aim training that they do, like, not like an aimbot, like, aim programming to try and, like, I can't do any of that stuff. Like, I don't have time to be sitting here doing aim stuff. Like, what happened to the days, like, when COD first came out, and, like, it was just, who could pull the trigger fastest? Now there's, like, a whole science behind it.
Lay down your weapons and surrender.
I mean, 12 to 30-year-olds that want to make serious money playing COD definitely have time for it. But they dedicate themselves just to that game, or Warzone, or whatever, you know, Fortnite, Apex, Realm Royale, whatever, like Overwatch. And there's I mean, I'll watch them. I love watching them. They're so entertaining. Like Counter-Strike, ever went on Twitch and just watched Counter-Strike? Such a classic game, so good. But yeah, I'll leave it to those guys, those gals playing those games. I just like playing these more variety games or sports games.
Your lies are just like you, Eivor. Big and bold.
Burgred called for help. Enlisted the aid of powerful men. But who are these warriors he speaks of?
All these people run away. Take out this whole fortune. Skip out. Gotcha.
A chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here.
So another thing in this game is how important it is to have rations and stuff like that, which because in the past Assassin's Creed game, you can jump off a roof and do a tumble and a kickflip and some jazzercise and you're good. No health damage at all. Now you jump off a rock in this game, twist your ankle, half your health. They've gone a little Kingdom Come Deliverance. If you haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance, excellent. Very honest RPG. Way too difficult for my kids. I definitely played that on super baby mode, just to get the story because it was so good. But that game was hardcore, even on the easiest mode. You tumble down a rock, dead, right? Because it's 1400 Ottoman Empire. If you fall on a rock and bust your head open, dead. Nothing to anybody. Twist your ankle. Like, the memes when that game first came out were hilarious. But definitely, I think it's on PlayStation Now, which is definitely worth the investment. Super discounted. It's a really good game. The hardest thing with that game is it was real combat. Like, you had to learn how to build the longsword. You had to learn how to bow and arrow.
Ivar, I found a letter. There's a symbol here.
He's sleeping.
Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
PlayStation 4 has gone into airplane mode.
It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well.
So loud, the fans. The fans are so
She's the
loud.
mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it. You're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not
I do. I was
in
talking to
Mercia.
Kareem about it as well. I was talking to some other people about buying the PlayStation 5.
You were one of
But,
Burgred's things.
They just announced that this summer they're going to upgrade the SSD capabilities, because right now, if you get COD and Warzone on your PlayStation with all the updates, can't.
Is our only lead.
There's too much. For even the most powerful digital or powerful PS5, if you have both games saved on your system, all the updates, all the graphics, all the patches, everything, you can't because they're too big. You don't have enough memory. And they really messed up with SSD and the capabilities. Just announced this summer, though, that they're going to have that increased ability. So that's just one thing. They got drift on the joysticks. That already class action lawsuit with the joystick drift that's affecting COD and stuff like that. So I'm just going to wait. I probably won't get something until 2022.
You would be mourning yourself
Like
if I hadn't.
Horizon Zero Dawn
No, but he should be.
2 is coming out probably this winter. Elder Scrolls 6 is probably coming out a year or two. GTA 6 is going to come out in like 3 years. Next Assassin's Creed game is not coming out until 2022, winter 2020. So I really don't have a reason to buy PlayStation 5. I don't have any games. And if I don't have at least 3 or 4 games to get the PlayStation 5 for, I'll wait until they come out PlayStation 5 Pro or whatever. Fix all the bugs, fix all the glitches, and the memory capacity. So I jumped on the PlayStation 4 way too early. Oh, this all just interesting. So, oh no, okay. So this is what I was talking about. So we were just up here, right? And we did the whole horse ride, and it brought us here. Right? So this is where like we went all past all that stuff, right to the edge of this territory. Did a horse ride, brought us all the way back, and then it's going to take us to areas we've already been. I'm just so unorthodox to anything that I've done before in Assassin's Creed. I just want to explore this whole area and then go do the story. And to now be the opposite, like relearning how to tie my shoes or how to ride a bike, or like in the simplest terms of video games, like playing, inverted controls all of a sudden. Don't know who said in their brainstorm, hey, I got a great idea. Let's then make them do all the story, and then they can go explore. That's what everyone does, right? Maybe I'm backwards. Maybe I am the only one that goes through and explores everything and then continues. I don't know. But, let's see. Let's continue. Let's just keep going. For the PlayStation 5s, as always, or also, I'd like to see them come out with some. I've never bought a special edition PlayStation before. Like, I was about to jump. I was gonna die. I was about to jump off. I've never bought a special edition one. Has like a cool skin or comes with like a game. I think Horizon Zero Dawn, if they have something like that, since it's a PlayStation exclusive game, that might get me to buy a PlayStation 5 early just to have that. Or, you know, one of these Star Wars games that's going to come out, that's going to be a PlayStation game or whatever. Like, if that has some cool package or deal where you get like a Star Wars like Stormtrooper controller or Jedi skin or whatever, like, yeah, like the COD edition, right? Like, I think it would be cool. It'd be something cool. I've always just gotten the basic one, right? The black one. Even just to have different. I think that's one thing that PlayStation maybe, and Xbox as well. There's not really a customization unless you do it with a third party. And I'm sure it's because like they mass produce so many systems. Like, I would love to be able to like go kind of even like what you do with like a dealership with like a vehicle. Go into the Xbox website, Microsoft website, right, or PlayStation website, Sony, and say, hey, I want a PlayStation 5 digital, and then modify it. And there's like $100 extra charge for specially made PlayStation. I would do that. Like, oh, the PlayStation 5 that I'm gonna have for the next decade. It's my special thing instead of going through some third party, where like it might look good, but something doesn't quite fit perfectly, whatever, or you know, can't perfectly customize it because it's not factory, whatever. But I can imagine they're gonna have a Horizon Zero Dawn bundle, or even like when they do these bundles, like put them out there. I think people would buy them. I know people would buy them, even if it's after the bundle. Right? They do limited editions, so many quantity, they're gone. The other thing is I kind of want to see what they're going to do with the VR. For just the fact that it sounds like they're coming out with like VR2 here soon with some upgrades and enhancements like that. And I've really wanted to get the VR. And again, I'm gonna kind of let the price point for all the bundles and everything come to like a good, nice spot where I can definitely like maybe get everything all at once.
Just keep your wits about you. Calm, Ivar. Me and Eivor will take care of this.
I know.
We'll see though, cause from selling the house, just found out my taxes are gonna suck, like really bad. Oh yay, taxes!
Sigurd, is there a problem?
We'll go see Tonna. Just the two of us. Ivar and Ubba will wait here. Better if Tonna thinks we've
Do a
come
charity
back.
stream.
The truth is, I don't think
Pay for my taxes.
Ivar from cleaning her head open. It's all
I would never do that, but
Right. Shall we?
oh man.
We'll return shortly. A small fortune for whoever sends Tona to hell.
I'll
Oh yeah, I would definitely be one of those VR fails.
What I
Right?
overheard in Repton.
The kid that thinks he's doing something, he's climbing on the couch and he falls out the window, whatever.
From man and information.
Oh boy.
But that relationship soured now that Burgred is
Yeah.
about defeated.
They're not joking when they say when you do these VR games, you need a safe zone.
Soft silver.
Tables around, padding,
Which earns you true loyalty.
support buddy.
She can't be trusted. What use is she?
Sounds like something else.
For us to find out.
VR, you know.
We may be able to satisfy.
Need your special pillow and your safe place. Oh man.
And here they are, as expected.
If she takes a liking to you, keep talking.
She's more your type, I think.
No. This is your chance.
Come now.
Just wait, man. We're gonna be old men, and they're gonna have Player Ready 1 VR.
I suspect you already know.
Yes. The Emperor's on the air betray you. And yet, if you are here talking to me, King Burgered remains alive.
Kind of looks like the actress from Orange is the New Black. A little bit in the face. Not like one of the prisoners.
Not interested. And why not? I've been told I have a rather expert tongue.
Ooh.
Only good for yawping, I see.
Enough blabbering. You know why we're here.
Where is King Burgret? That is what you want. And what makes you think I have the slightest idea? We found letters, records of trade. The two of you have a history. What can I say? The king pays well for my services. If only I could say the same for those two Ragnarsson clods. You're dealing with me now, and I want to know what you know. Name your price. Very well. I could use another cow, and you can cover the cost.
Pay for the full cow or half? I don't know. Assuming this thing on the left is kind of... I probably should go. Yeah. We go with half.
When Ceolwulf is on the throne, do you think he'll be pleased to hear you stood in his way? That you doubted him at all? Settle for half that amount, and maybe Ceolwulf's first command won't be
Go Dutch.
You've got stones.
Out with it.
Well, that worked. A fight in a battle.
Clear of two areas, Leicester and Temple Fort. It was a hefty amount. If I were you, that's where I'd look. And that is all I know. Not more, not less. We are done here. Ledestre and Templebroth Ford. Do you know these places?
I don't.
See, this is where the story, right? Like, I've already been to those places. Why do they want you to just...
We've got
this
a
conversation.
catch.
Supposed to not have ever been. It's so hard because, like, you're supposed to just skip things. Like, yeah, I was already here. Here, and then... Probably gonna be something. I'll have a nice little... Sure, this area right here is... Yep. So this is the place I've already been. I already cleared out a whole bunch of stuff. I can't get this one behind the door. So like, so this spot right here, right, is behind. I can see through the cracks of the door. I can see the armor chest. I can't break the door because there's some kind of story quest that's going to take me there, which we're about to do. I don't know. It's like for an open world RPG, it seems so restrictive. So the rating, down here. So this is our place that we took. There was another Viking clan that built a settlement here, and then when we showed up, it was abandoned. And English raiders there trying to retake it and back over. So we have a settlement here, and part of this game is building your settlement, and you trade posts and shipyards and other things, and get money, and it's actually really cool. I like games that have kind of a place for you to have to, a hub or whatever, for you to have to go back to. This is it. So this is our settlement here, and when you raid these monasteries or these churches or these villages or fortresses, whatever, and get supplies, and then you settlement, strength of your settlement, recruit more people to your. Yeah, these which are cool. I mean, and then there's a whole thing here. We're gonna do a whole stream called River Raids that are kind of like they're not these ones here. They're outside the map. They're like even more difficult one, but the plunder is even higher. So but this is the first DLC that they've added to the game, so I'm that behind already because November and it's March. Started playing it in February, so because we played Cyberpunk and Watch Dogs first. But yeah, we're gonna do a whole stream, probably in a couple weeks. Power up. The raids are cool because that longboat that I was in, when you go to the raid, blow your Viking horn, and they all rush out of the longboat, and then they help you raid this. There's mini objectives within the raid. Clear out so many things, or burn down so much stuff, or clear out so many chests, and kind of go into a full rampage mode in that. You get all the supplies, and there you go. And there's the other really, really cool thing in here is just realized I these the blue dots. They're called mystery. So like the random NPC encounters that you would typically have in other RPGs, now been replaced in this as mystery. So it might be like we did one where this kid's dad left her and she's like 12, she's in a house, and we have to like do some things and teach her that she's on her own, she's got to salvage herself. We had another one where this guy was the archer, like elite archer force for the Danes, covered in mud and filth and didn't shower, and we had to do this funny thing and end up pushing him into a pond to clean himself and get all this nasty piles of manure and stuff out of the house. And then there's been some animal ones where you have to fight some like super powered great guys in caves that are legend warriors or just like Viking or Loki. So definitely cool. I realized that we made a whole bunch of there's so much on this map to do that it's just endless. Love it. Terrifying at the same time.
What do you know about them?
Ledichus is a large village, and Templebroch. It's an old military fort. Not much else.
Burkert could be at either one. We should check both as soon as possible.
And what do we do with Tona? I would bet the sweat off my sack she's writing to Borgred now, offering silver for a warning about us.
Let me worry about that.
We should get moving, Drinkit. I can take the fortress of Templebroch.
I will join you, Sigurd.
That leaves me Leicester then. All by my fucking
We've not come across like Loki yet. I have to imagine
Eivor dares to be called that.
Assassin's Creed does is play around with that lore stuff and make it. But when you kill the key people in the order, Odin is there. Really cool. If you go towards the end of my last Assassin's Creed video, you'll see I take out one of my first the order people, which that's what they're called, is the ancient order before the Templars. They're not called Templars yet, and neither we're not called assassins yet. We're called hidden ones. That's what they're called. This game, Odyssey, and Origins are all basically prequels to the very first game. Weird because timeline in the Animus is 2020. Timeline in this game is prequel, and it's like a weird circle infinity sign kind of thing going on. So, but yeah, like Odin is in here. I'm sure Loki's gonna. Oh, last one there was all the Greek gods. Fight them. So if you remember in the original games, you had to go run around. So they have those as well, but there's a whole bunch. Instead of just following all the feathers, there's a Roman artifact, which probably gives you some kind of. And there's these flying papers, which like the be like tattooed. There's a bunch of cool mini. How much rather you'd be?
Shouldn't be seen.
My headphones? Oh, okay. Am I good? Need to get a new mic. A dog and crap out of way too. Playing around with the filters, so I think if I talk too loud or too cuts the sound off a little bit more because I'm looking at it and it. Oh, I'm getting attacked by something. Oh, that is gruesome. Jeez. Okay, so these are this is one of the mysteries I was telling you about. This is Aim in distress here in the tower.
This brute has me trapped in this sultry tower.
Oh, no more! I yield! Find another champion, lady!
Strange.
So some of them are really comical, which just lightens up lightens up what's going on in the story.
It is over. You can come out now.
Tarquin? My Thane! What has happened?
Your captor fled. Felt a little soft for my liking. What are you really doing in there?
Oh, God, no. It was only a game. A romp. My dear Tarquin, how could you?
So some of these are really sex-oriented, as we see in this one. Little role-playing going on. We had another one where we had to burn their house down because the only way they could be intimate with each other was to feel the adrenaline of raiding, because that was the only time that they would have done it before. So they role-played that they were raiding, and I burnt their house down. It was super weird. It was super weird.
Stout and resolute. Please, stand guard below.
If I do, will you come out?
Oh, assuredly. Just stand at the door below. That will place you directly between me and any bad men.
Trouble coming.
Oh, good.
Real trouble. Keep quiet.
Oh, woe is me! A king's daughter who has run away from her royal house with all of its rare jewels and shows.
Huh? Well now, I'd say that's worth a look.
A courageous traveler has come to my rescue.
Time has come
I'm gonna have to do waves now.
I think it is time I take my leave.
My savior! Oh dear.
You gonna come out at all? A voice? Yes, the GTA coffee glitch. Is she in here? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's still Ubisoft, so it's not like Cyberpunk in any means. Cyberpunk is full on. Boom. There it is. No hiding what's going on in here. Ubisoft with theirs here is a little bit more classy. Yeah, oh yeah, Cyberpunk, man, it's full like what's it called? Can't think of it. But yeah, it's full on. You see everything. I mean, you see everything. So where any of the Assassin's Creed games, the last 3 Assassin's Creed games, they started introducing romancing capabilities, and it's more classy in the sense of it goes to dark right as they're starting to kiss or snuggle or whatever, and there's noises in the black screen ruffling whatever, and you know what's going on. They wake up and they're half dressed, say some horny line or whatever. So I mean, it's definitely not something I'm like, oh yeah, I need to play Ubisoft for their, grotesque sex scenes. But Cyberpunk, beware. Definitely not kid friendly for some of the scenes. It is full go. Full go. I mean, you can it's got the whole GTA, prostitution. I think they're called Joy Toys, and they're just like robots or so AI or synth or whatever. Can just go and take them for a spin. There's a big part of the Cyberpunk, depending on what ending you go with, because there is multiple endings. Not only like true endings, but like based on the class that you go with endings, which is one of the endings I went with. I went with one of the class type. I went with, like that story driven ending. I went 100% with the Nomad story because I really enjoyed that. The only thing I didn't like with Cyberpunk's ending is it's a checkpoint ending. So if you don't know what that means, it means that right before you're about to go into the end, hey, beware, end game, save anything, do anything, because after this point, there's no return. But then when you beat the game, go right, I mean, there's some minor things that change, but you go back to that checkpoint. And Horizon Zero Dawn is the same thing. There's a checkpoint, you do the end game, there's no turning back, you finish that game. Once you're done with the end story, it picks you back to right before the ending, which I know is a common thing in some of these RPGs. I hate it. Like, especially the ending I chose. There's no spoilers, but the No Man ending does not make sense for you to be back at that check. That's all I'm gonna say. It makes no sense for you to be back at that check. Kind of like ripped me from really good story. But all of a sudden I was back at this. So I definitely think they could have found a more clever reason to get you back into Night City to do other side missions or whatever. Well, the other thing is, like, again, the way I play is I did everything before I finished, so there's nothing else for me to do. The only thing that was left for me to do in Cyberpunk, buy all the cars. I have no interest in it. I found the best vehicle and the best motorcycle, just exploring the map. So there's no other reason for me to go get any other of the vehicles, buy any of them. Spent my money on odds and like that on my character, weapon, crafting. I will say Cyberpunk was the first game that actually had me craft stuff. I don't usually craft stuff. I rather go do raids or grind for coin or materials to sell or whatever and then just buy the stuff. That was the first game that actually interested me to go.
How could you forget the torch?
There's another.
I told you we need to set fire to the house so the raid feels real.
I didn't forget it. You said you would bring it.
Ah, you fool! Must I do everything? Please do not distract us. We're trying to solve a problem here. We need fire to set the house ablaze. Think! How could you forget the torch? Please do not distract us. We're trying to solve a problem here. We need fire to set the house ablaze. Think! How could you forget the torch? I told you we need to set fire to the house so the raid feels real.
Look, this stranger has helped us.
Come here, Sprout.
Yeah, some of these mysteries are really comical.
Who are you?
Hilarious. It's a good reprieve of the full.
You wanted fire. There you have it. Though I get the sense you two are ill fit for whatever it is you're plotting.
This one takes us for a fool, brother. We sons of Ragnar have this well under control.
No, we do not.
We had to slay a bunch of wolves for a guy that was wanting to increase his status.
We set up that abandoned house to practice a raid. Build it with our most precious things to up the stakes.
Even master raiders such as we need to stay sharp, brother.
You better hurry.
Yes, for glory.
Don't have to.
Please come with. I do not want to do this with my brother alone.
This raid will harden our legacy, brother. Clans will come crawling, begging us to join them. Our names will echo in the halls of Valhalla. Worry not, Budding Sprout. Together, we will grow you into a fine warrior.
I get the feeling we haven't much to teach her.
Go on, brother. Like we talked about. Blow these doors in like a punishing storm. Stand back, Sprout, and observe. You may learn a thing or two.
I am excited. I hear it in my voice.
I cannot do it.
Gentle as a lamb. Stand aside.
They locked themselves.
You must get it back for us. Find a way in.
$1, like I said.
They locked themselves out. Oh my god. Alright, so I know how to get in. Oh, this is on fire now. It is. Oh, there we go. It destructed himself. Okay. So this is definitely a new feature they added, which is, I think, really cool. Backwards? Is it not letting me go backwards? Okay. Is that a lot of stuff is destructible. And mostly with fire.
I found a way in!
Find Mother's axe. It should be on the table.
This is hilarious.
I do not see it here.
No, it's hiding in the tent, remember? Who was to do it? Not me.
Idiots. Key.
Wrong again! Focus!
The bag in the corner. I seem to remember putting it there.
I've gotten everything.
This must be the key to the door.
Get out of there!
Thick-headed fools! I am unharmed.
which makes you very lucky.
Smart, you mean? I must have taken Mother's axe out of the house knowing this fool would forget it.
And left the key in its place. You two are as useful as a glass hammer. I'm
Get
leaving.
down there.
Do not listen to that drivel, brother.
The Twit Saga Part 1, so we're going to deal with these guys again. Awesome. Oh, I love when they have some of these NPC characters become reoccurring. Yeah, so we've seen two, like, just weird mysteries. So they've taken out the random encounters. Like in the last two games, you could be just running down a trail or on a horse or whatever, and there's an lion attack, hippo attack, or raid, or bandits or whatever, ambush or whatever. There's still some of that in here, not really. They've replaced it with these mysteries, and they're for the most part have been funny. There's a couple animus ones, so we found one, I think over here, that was animus related, and like there's this one that's the couple that we have to come back to. This one right here, we need bullhead. We need 10 of those. I still have yet to figure out what a bullhead is, but we need 10 of them, and then we can do that one. Some of them we take like mushrooms, and it puts us in like a hallucination state, and we have to figure out like a puzzle to get through gates, and it gets like a lore lesson. It's cool. This one here, I forgot what this one is here, but there's different ones that like have to come back to, and then there's these ones that are like mini bosses. So this is like a cultist that we have to fight. There's another one in here that's been previewed with gameplay and commercials and stuff of like there's a nun just in a cemetery, and she warns you like, hey, don't go past here or I will have to. Not found that yet. I'm sure that's something soon we'll find. But then you find out like she's like undead, evil, like super boss. So there's some of that stuff as well, which is really cool. These bosses though are all like 9, so we're quite underpowered. We spent about 30 minutes trying to fight them underpowered and realized that we were way underpowered and just kept dying instantly. So head over here. Heard someone screaming in the background. Oh, not available. How's the one thing I don't know if I just haven't learned it yet, or if it's to come, or if it's just in this. But our eagle vision or our raven vision in this game, what I really liked in the last two games is you could have them up above at a fortress or a bandit camp or whatever, and you could like ping all the different bandits or bad guys or whatever, and there's a mechanic that I absolutely like to ping, 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 and then kind of hover around and then stealthily come through. As we saw 30 minutes ago or whatever, headshot, boom, clear out of camp, get objective, and then here But just a couple guys left. Wonder what the hell just happened. I wonder if I'm going to be able to do this. Take a little refreshing dip.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Put my hood on, which allows me a little more discreet walking around and not as visible, or I will be seen. Not completely like I can walk around this city or town or whatever, but if I get spotted doing stuff or spotted by the bad people, soldiers and stuff in here, they will attack on sight. So keep my hood on. That keeps me. I'm in a rest area. That just lets me know I gotta be kind of calm, and it's starting to bring back those original mechanics, right? If the original Assassin's Creed, you'd be in like medieval Crusader time, it would be just like where we are right now, and you have to have your hood on, have to, you know, stay in a crowd, or yeah. So I really like they brought that mechanic back, or the early mechanics of that, and why now when you play the first game, that's just like an instinct, normal, because that was now, you know, played it in chronological order. Would have played this game first. Learn that. Learn the importance of having to have your hood on in a crowd and not so that altatory, then it's just normal. Again, I'm just so eager to see where they go from here. We're gonna, like, what's next? Like, what? I've tried to keep myself out of paying attention to any of the rumor mills or things because it'll spoil the ending for me here, and I don't want that. But I really wonder, like, what's the next time event? We've done Vikings, we've done Revolutionary War, we've done right before done the steampunk England right before the Industrial Revolution or World War One. We've done Egypt, we've done Greece, we've done Crusades, we've done pirates, done the Jamaican trade. What else? What else? I mean, even in the 2D platform, they did China. I know Japan's a big one during the samurais. That's a big one that people want. Russia during the rise of Russia, the Mongols. That's one, right? Something in South America with the rise of the of there. Like, I don't know. And they'll never do anything post World War or World War One or beyond, because then you're in modern time. You got guns and stuff like that. It's always going to be swords and shields and knives, arrows. Pirates was as close as you got to like England, and they did the French Revolution. So that's where it's like, I don't know how much more, unless they go way back, like the Inca and the Aztecs. Like, I don't know. Like, the big thing is, though, is that these games are so historically accurate. I shouldn't say so historically accurate. They are very, very, very historically justified how they enrich the game, and how they, you know, really try and keep things to a sense of what really was going on at that time with their fun twist, right? With their, obviously, Odin isn't, you know, to our knowledge, someone. Oh no, guys! Oh, I almost jumped right into a battle. Odin isn't someone that, to our knowledge, is someone that was right. There weren't, you know, Sphinx walking around in the origin, like in Origins, right? But yeah, I just really eager to what areas or major events in worlds they could go. Making me see if I can.
What do you see?
Oh, okay. So my Raven is actually. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi. Raven Vision. Oh my goodness. I was just talking about how the Raven has been extremely helpful. So maybe as I've progressed, the Raven has progressed. Great. That told me exactly where he was. Like in the last one with Odyssey, they started talking about, like, obviously it was right after, it was a little time after 300, right? So you had the Persian. They've already done the Roman with, I think, the third Assassin's Creed, or the third game in the Enzio Auditore like story. So I don't know what they do. They've done so much Europe, right? So much Europe. I think they really need to go either Asia, Japan, China,
And if Burgred is hiding here, I won't
or they need to go back to the Americas.
There is a lot we would not have to do if we
Whether it's
stuck to killing kids.
North America, South
My
America.
brother, now we are into making them.
I think, what's that?
no small tension.
What's that samurai game that just came out?
Like-minded.
I think they kind of beat everyone to a punch and done it so well that if they went right to Japan, it would have to be better than that game, right? So that was basically kind of the Assassin's Creed Japan right there, done so well, so well.
Time's up for your
I
scout, I'd say. He's either dead or run off.
think it was
Give him a chance.
Sicario or something.
Slipping away again. You stay here and
But
scout. I'm going in.
I think they also did Japan in a 2D. So Assassin's Creed, when the PSP came out, they did the Caribbean ones that tied into the Assassin's Creed 4, I think it was, where they did Revolution 4, where you were Native American, and then they had a tie-in at the same time with a similar story plot. The PSP female protagonist, Jamaican, trying to shut down the Templar slave trade there in Caribbean islands. But then for PlayStation a while back, they did 2D platform Assassin's Creed. It was in Russia. Like there was a couple of Russia during, I think, 1400 Russia, during the samurai, Japan, got with the other. So they've kind of touched on there. They also did one. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Thank you. Yes, that, like, so that game, like, if Assassin's Creed all of a sudden comes out with a Japanese samurai, that's Ghost of Tsushima, right? Like it's already been done. Like, so I don't think they can go that route in a year and a half, right? Because now they're on a 2-year cycle. So if they go Ghost of Tsushima, you're matching up with possibly one of the best games of this current generation right now. One of the best samurai games. Like, so I don't know if they can do that. I really like, with that game just coming out, I really don't want them to. I'd love to see them do something that maybe nobody sees coming. Like I said, they haven't, besides the Caribbeans has been the closest they've come to like South America. could they do something with the Aztecs or Spanish? Could they do something like that where the Spanish conquistadors are Templars and or the Ancient Order, right? Because that's what they would be called. Because that would be way before. Yeah, it'd be about the same time as ancient Greece and stuff, right? But the thing is historically we know so little about the Aztecs, and I don't know if they could fully flesh out a 60 to 100-hour game so deep. So Africa, what else could they do in Africa? They've done Egypt. What else could they do in Africa? Australia and stuff like that. The thing with Australia though is that it's so modern, and look at it like there's the Aboriginal tribes there. Yeah, Zulus, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think unfortunately the thing with Assassin's Creed is they're either gonna have to start redoing some things, similar storylines, or they're gonna have to start modernizing the game a little bit. Because I don't know what else is out there. I'm sure there's a bunch of things I'm not thinking of. Done, all the major stuff. I mean, they could go back to North America and we could do, they've done the Revolutionary War, right? You do the Civil War, 1800s Civil War. You could do the French and Indian War. You could do, you could make Custard and those guys the Templars, and your expanse across the West. There's, again though, right, things that we're talking about here is unfortunately some of the things they probably can't even do or think about doing, unfortunately, because they'll get a lot of backlash, social pressure of why are you interpreting it, and it's unfortunate because I really see video games as an art, and not everyone's going to agree with your art or interpret your art the right way, but when we're talking about art that is million and billion-dollar industries and be so quickly canceled because of interpretation they take a mass quantity of people disagree with, I wonder if there's some really unfleshed out things that they could do that just will never happen, just for the fact that and I think Ubisoft has done a really good job
Church
too.
is well guarded. Might find a way around.
Oh, I'm just gonna assassinate this guy. Sorry, bro. Trying to be stealthy and you're there. In. Oh. Oh. Oh, I could have had a really cool kill animation. I just saw the thing that was there. Could have shot the arrow and crushed them. That would have been awesome. I could have totally dropped that on them. Yeah, they could do, could do some.
Must be blocked from the other side. Quite a haul of goods they've hidden away.
Oh, we got a nice bow.
Crates full of food and supplies. Bergred's not giving up.
The other thing with this, I wonder eventually if we're going to get a game that's going to go way back, that's not even going to be historically accurate life, that's going to go back to the first people, right, that whole game wraps around. First civilization. I wonder if there's going to be a where maybe that's the final game. you're playing as the civilization. Finally see what has taken them out. I mean, obviously we know they have a cosmic event at 12 and you know the solar stuff and all that. Oh man, come on. Yeah, well, yeah, I think eventually they're gonna have to come to an end. I don't know when. But eventually they're gonna have to say, hey, we're done making Assassin's Creed. It's been since 2012. We're coming up on 10 years, and for the most part, it's been a game every year or every other year. I mean, it hasn't been 10. Feels like it. It could be because all the other games popped out, but.
This must be the bathhouse. Need to find a way inside.
I mean, there's also, we were talking about it early, Kingdom Come Deliverance. That was the entire, like, Ottoman Empire, like, overtaking of, like, Turkish over. That's a whole thing, right? It's not a, it's a huge, but quick period of time. And I wonder if they start fleshing out some of those, right? Some of those,
The king's grown tired of him, you know. That's what all the men are saying.
Tired? How do you mean?
Are you blind? He questions Burgred's orders every chance he gets. That's been ever since the Danes showed up.
and then they start fleshing out maybe some of these smaller events, and that, like the Viking.
The Lord will see us prevail.
Harpooned you. Now I'm just, my history nerdum is just going off the rails right now because I'm trying to think of other events of, oh, stomped, you did. Other events that, sure I'm missing. I think Civil War is interesting, but the thing with War is it's all one. Right? Like the Revolutionary War worked because British the bad guys and American good guys. All's good. Civil War, yes they could. Play on the fact that the allies with other countries that were supporting them during the Civil War and our influence. That's also very modern mechanics. With guns and stuff like that, they had those same mechanics with modern ink. Modern ink. Not the first time. Black Flag obviously had pistols. Yeah, I think Civil War. But there's not not as much flesh out there as like the. This is another thing of the game that I love. Also, by sometimes that it's not so straightforward sometimes. Or not like a lot of the Assassin's Creed. Oh, here, do this. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. I do. For chatting. So I'm gonna probably be finishing up here as soon as I figure out this. Have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow for sure once I hear about things that happen.
Jailbird. Have you lost your mind?
I feared you were one of them.
Keep quiet. What are you doing here?
I was looking for Burgred.
You are
Talk to you later. Thank you, JR. See ya.
I might find Burgred myself and talk him into surrendering. But he's not in Leatherchester.
How can you be sure?
Leofrith passed this way with some men. I eavesdropped. It seems they're only stockpiling food here, but he did say something of interest. Gave orders to send more men to Burgred's wife, the Lady Arvelswith. She's in Templebloch. She would know where Burgred's hiding.
Do you hear that? The sounds of battle.
Ivar, let's get you out of here now. Where are you going?
I know my way around. We'll go through the market. This way.
Oh, let's go. Oh, super speed. Me wanting to follow someone. Oh, one shot kill.
They're everywhere.
Stay close to me.
What do I do?
Fight, man, fight.
Fight. Coward. Oh my gosh, there is everywhere. Yes. We love the triple axe. It's so overpowered. I love it though. Love it. I can't wait to upgrade it because by far it's just so cool. Anytime I can use it. Oh, decapitated! Oh, I thought you were dead. Sorry. Oh. Everyone? Oh. Oh, that was you. Wearing yellow, man. I told you. What did I tell you? The fact that we gotta wear different outfits. You wear yellow, I think you're a bad guy.
Are you hurt? Speak up.
I don't think so. My God. I didn't want it to come to this.
It would have killed you, Jailbird. You had no choice. Now don't move.
Burgred!
Burn it all down! The house! The house! The house is on fire!
Where is your king, Saxon? Where is he?
Lord our Father, grant me salvation.
Oh, this guy.
When does their god find the time to answer
All the
so much
decapitation.
mumbling?
Oh man, it's just like
You're reckless, Ivar.
flirting everywhere.
Bear could have been killed.
Who am I to stand in the light of a boy searching for his balls?
Don't excuse yourself. You enjoy this too much.
Stop.
He looks kind of like the Joker with that smile. He did. He looked like the Joker.
Have caution, boy. Until your father's crowned your Mercia's enemy, not its champion. You understand?
I understand.
Good. Now return to Repton and remain there until we call.
Will you not stay, Wolf-Kissed? There is no king, but we have corpses to loot.
Bergred's Lady Arthur's is in Templebroth. I'm going to find out what she knows.
Well, that is definitely it. We had a real chill stream tonight, which was nice for a Monday.
What's happening?
It was definitely nice to just kind of sit back, chat, enjoy the conversation, enjoy hanging out with everybody, and just really, you know, these almost 3 hours flew by. Just flew by. So, you know, anytime that we can just sit here and have fun and chat, like, it's awesome. So, we are going to be back, though. We're going to be back, though, for another Let's Play of Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Wednesday. And that will allow us to really get some more into this story here. I think we started hitting a little bit of a stride, which is nice, of being able to get into the story. I think I'm starting to break that mold of not wanting to just adventure everywhere as we did. We have a whole bunch of mysteries to find, as well as we saw talking to Gerard Beville that we missed a whole bunch of stuff just kind of going straight to the story. So we have a whole bunch of things to do, a bunch of side quests. We have knocked out close to 23 hours of this game and have gotten probably 15% of the story, which is just a testament to the game. I'm loving it. It is definitely something that is just so enjoyable to play and just have fun. So thank you so much for coming on once again. This is always going to be up on YouTube. It will be up on Twitch for 30 days and then pop off. So if you want to catch up on where we have gone, where we have gotten to here in Assassin's Creed, and you have some free time, go ahead, watch it. I'll give you a hint. Listen to me at 1.5 speed. Talk a lot faster. You still get all the contact. So no problem. No feelings hurt there if you listen to me sped up. So go there and catch up where you are. We will have episode 12 of Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You can see my schedule here. Just a heads up, in the next month, that schedule will probably be tweaked around just so slightly, just for the fact that April to June is full season mode for me in my daily job, and I will not be getting done until 8:30 on a day. So that will be me racing home and being kind of disheveled. So we might bump that time. I also want to bring in some more daily streams during the day, so I'm going to have to try and figure that out as well. Because we do have our community growing worldwide, which is fantastic. But that means they also want to see me live. And 9 p.m. for them is 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and just doesn't work for everybody. So I definitely want to try and do some early morning streams for myself, be early morning or day streams for everybody. But we're working on that. We also have a whole bunch of other stuff cooking in the background. So don't worry, we have a lot of things coming. But in the comments, or in the live chat if you're watching this later on, let us know where you think that you would want the next Assassin's Creed game to be. What time period, what historical event, where do you think Assassin's Creed should go to? Where's something that they that definitely be an intriguing 60 to 100 hours of gameplay that can be fully fleshed out and enjoyable. I think we talked about some here at the end of the night. But again, thank you so much for coming on. This is Sean from Delta T Gaming.